Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Skyrim with the Requiem mod. So we just found a big glowing orb of, like, massive power. And this was on our field trip on what's practically like our first couple days being at the college. So, very exciting place. We also, of course, had a great lesson in spell safety from our wonderful teacher, Professor Tolfdir, who really wanted us to learn, you know, how to be safe with magic. So, he has obviously shown us the best way to do this. And we should all keep this in mind the next time maybe you have someone to teach. And that is to send them into a dungeon full of Draugr and leave them alone for a little bit, and then fight some guy who's practically invulnerable. So, and I learned plenty. I must have died, a good half dozen times. So, definitely feeling like I know more about safety than I should. All right. So, all right. Let's go report the big glowy thing to the guildmaster. Archmage, I guess.
Ever onward.
Ever onward, indeed. Alright, let's be careful. Okay. Let's get out of here. And it's still snowing very heavily. Alright, let's not lollygag, shall we? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And we're finally getting somewhere. But I hate going out in the snow. I'm pretty sure that's a Skyrim song there. Okay, we got something going on there. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. Oh. Yeah, oh. Come on, Lydia, work it out. Okay, enough of that. I think you're worth something here. Let's see. Yeah. Like nature resistant stuff. All right. Oh yes, so new mod I installed is, well, it'll appear on the screen there. It basically makes sure that I only capture the size soul that would fit in a gem. That way I don't accidentally put like a lesser soul instead of a grand soul gem or something. Because we wouldn't want that. Alright, that is way more time than I wanted to spend out here. Excuse me, chicken. Guards, you have like the worst job ever. And checking on our horses. And who left that door open? Come on. Just the person I wanted to see just Why are you standing out here?
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Yeah, well, let's not have too many more of those Tolfdir lessons on safety,
It's
huh?
no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Well, I need to speak to you about Sarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
Well, yeah, apparently that guy took Tolfdir's class on safety too. Well, we found some sort of orb, and Tolfdir wanted you to see it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Probably not.
Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Staff of Mage Light. Hey, that actually might be useful. Well, have you ever heard of the Sigic Order? Because they kind of popped in unexpectedly.
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
Interesting. Well, alright. I suggest you, get inside before you freeze to death. Alright, so we need to...
I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you.
And why would that elf, Arcano, be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
Well, I'm not going to tell him anything. And is there a problem?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
No, I'm actually very suspicious of him. But thank you for the warning.
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Well, why don't you go ask that question so you can stop bringing it up? You know, you're just the kind of person I was looking for. I would like some training in destruction magic.
But I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Well, I'm going to blow people up if you don't mind. I have some gold. So let's use some training. I actually think Requiem will only let me train a few times. And I'm broke. No, that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll help bridge that gap a little bit. All right, well, thank you for all that. That was excellent knowledge that you gave me. All right. Anyways, what were we doing? Am I hungry? Thirsty? Wow, it is bright in here. Okay. Oh, hey, look. We have some new stuff out here. Hey, this looks like stuff from Sarthal. Items of interest from the Sarthal excavation have been laid out for closer study. Awesome. You know what? Someone must have found the other ring, because I have the two. No. Let's see, we got those. Very cool. Definitely looks like it's from Sarthal. Alright. So we are going to talk to... think you, right?
You
Oorah.
are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Jeez, alright. I'm not going to mess with your stuff. However, I need to learn something we found... I learned about something we found in Sarthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
Well, that's... What do you mean you don't have anything...
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Great. And, who is this Orthorn
He was an
character?
apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
Great. And, why are these mages in Felglow Keep
Let's
instead
just
of here?
call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were
So-
interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Persuaded.
Always so cold.
They're gonna shoot at me when I walk up there, aren't they? Alright. Well, I can say you definitely take your work very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
Point taken. Alright, but one thing's kind of weird. Doesn't anyone care that he's
Not
stole
enough
those
to
things?
bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like
guess
you'll
I'll
be
do
doing
this.
the sorting. Good luck
Yeah,
with that.
you got it. Yeah, thanks. I actually kind of like you.
Until next time.
And there, if an orc with your attitude can make it here, you know, I'm pretty sure I can do it too. All right, well, let's, I guess we can get going. Legend of the Red Eagle. The Legend of the Red Eagle. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Vienne, student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest the date. Something. Potentially. You know what? Potentially nice. I guess long ago a child was born in the Sundered Hills. They named him Pheolen, which means Red Eagle in the tongue of the Reach. For the screeching bird call that greeted his birth in the crimson blooms of the autumn hills. Thus began his legend, Reach Child, born under auspicious skies. His very name, the color of blood. 10 kings ruled the Reach in those days, and though men were free, the people were scattered and warred among themselves. The augurs foresaw the boy's destiny, a warrior without peer, first and foremost, Lord of the Reach, chosen to unite all under his name. Pheolen grew in years and strength, and it seemed the prophecy would be fulfilled. The banner of the Red Eagle was raised along the cliffs of the Reach, and his people prospered. Then came Hestra, Empress of the South, riding to war. One by one the kings stood before her, and one by one they fell aside, bending knee in the imperial bargains, or slaughtered on the battlefield. Her legions came at last to the Sundered Hills, and envoys were sent to bargain for their surrender. Pheolen refused to yield the freedom of his people, but the elders were afraid, cast him out, and accepted the imperial yoke. Thus was stolen by the foreign invaders his land, his people, his very name, and the years that followed, Red Eagle became known as the untamed spirit of the Reach, unbowed, unbroken, stained by the blood of his foes. He gathered loyal Reachmen to himself, those who clung to the old ways, who yearned for freedom, and forged a new nation. Together, they fell upon the occupiers and the traitors by night, disappeared into the cliffs and the caves each morn, evading capture. It was not enough. For every Imperial patrol and garrison they wiped out, yet more seemed to march from the green south to replace them. One night, under a cloud-choked sky, the men of the Red Eagle warmed themselves over damp fires of smoldering moss. A huddled, shambling figure came to them, cloaked in rags, face cowled. Though his men mocked and cast stones at the stranger, Phelan sensed something and beckoned. The cowl was thrown back in the dim light, and she revealed herself to be one of the ancient and venerable hag-ravens. She offered power for a price, and a pact was made. Thus was brokered to the witch his heart, his will, his humanity. From that day forth, his was a spirit of vengeance, pitiless and beyond remorse. The rebels grew in strength and number, and none could stand against him. Them. Phelan's eyes burned coldly in those days, black opals reflecting a mind not entirely his own. 2 years passed, and the foreigners were all but driven from the Reach. Such peace could not last, however, and a great host fell upon them. A swift army of invaders, unlike any before. For a fortnight, Hestra's generals laid siege to the Red Eagle's stronghold, till he himself came forth for battle, alone and robed in nothing but his righteous fury. 1,000 foreigners fell before his flaming sword, and the enemy was routed. Yet, when night fell, so too did he. The warriors who came to him said Phelan's eyes were clear again on that final night. He was taken to a place prepared for him, a tome hidden deep within the rock, a redoubt among the cliffs, near where the rivers split and rejoin. With his remaining strength, he presented his sword to his people and swore an oath. Fight on, and when at last the Reach is free, his blade should be returned, that he might rise and lead them again. Thus was given for his people his life, his dream, his sword. But when every debt is repaid in blood, these he shall reclaim once more. Well, it's an interesting story. I wonder if that sword still exists. Hey, something to keep in mind for the future. Did you, you weren't listening
right behind
at all,
you.
didn't you? Yeah. All right, Lost Legends. Anything there too? Let's see. Lost Legends. Let's just skim this one. The history of Skyrim is vast. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. More about Red Eagle. And the story goes: powerful wizard by the name of Galdar. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Don't I have? I do.
Still here.
Well, let's go ahead and read this one too. By the way, you can skip these little buttons up in the corner. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most ancient records of man and Myr. Much has been lost, fallen to the ravages of war or the turning of the ages, but nothing is ever truly forgotten. Where no records exist, legends and folk tales offer us a key to the past, a way to piece together truths half remembered in the minds of men. For generations, the people of Morthal have told whispered tales of the Pale Lady, a ghostly woman who wanders the northern marshes, forever seeking her lost daughter. Some say she steals children who wander astray, others that her sobbing wail strikes dead all those who hear it. But behind these tales may lie a kernel of truth, for ancient records speak of Amriel, a mysterious figure Yscarmor's hairs battled for decades and finally sealed away. Reachman tells the story of Phelan, Red Eagle, an ancient king who rallied his people and drove back the armies of Cyrodiil with his flaming sword. Though accounts vary, they too seem to be based on an underlying truth. The Imperial Chronicles of Empress Hestra mention a rebel leader of that era who was eventually cornered and slain in battle at the cost of a full legion of men. But some tales prove far harder to analyze. Among scholars, perhaps, the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Galdur. In the dawning days of the First Era, the story goes, there lived a powerful wizard by the name of Galdur. Wise and just, he was well known in the courts of King Harald and the Jarls of Skyrim, and his aid and counsel were sought by man and mer alike. And then he was murdered. Some say one of his sons killed him. Others that King Harald, jealous of his power, gave the order. But Galdur's 3 sons fled into the night, pursued by a company of Harald's best warriors and the Lord Garamund, the king's personal battle mage. A great chase ensued from the wilds of the Reach to the glacial north. One brother is said to have perished in the ruins of Full Gunther at the foot of Solitude. The other were run aground soon thereafter. And once it was done, King Harald ordered every record of their murders destroyed, and Geralt's name and deeds were struck from the rolls of history. Even today, few sources remain, and no bard will tell the tale. But perhaps the truth yet remains in some ancient ruin waiting to be unearthed, for nothing is ever truly forgotten. Well, that's interesting. I actually believe this one because I actually have a fragment here. And look, it's even labeled Amulet Fragment. 1 of 3. Amazing that.
Still here.
So, can I borrow that book?
Stop, thief!
Alright, sorry, I'm gonna put the book down.
Stop, thief!
Hey, look, I put it down. It's right here. Look. I thought I cannot check out books here? Sorry.
Get your thieving hands off that!
Sorry, I put it back.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Alright. Okay, so apparently I can't check books out here. Well, I'm actually pretty interested in that amulet fragment.
But I can't stand this cold.
I'm actually more interested in that than I am, what do you
You there.
want?
I have questions for you. You were in Sarthor, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I
Maybe.
know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now.
I'll insult it all day.
I shall expect a full
Nope.
report when he returns.
Negative. Why don't you go screw yourself? Thanks. See you later. Alright, moving on. Actually. can I
You
tell
there.
this to-
You were in Sarthor, yes? It has come... I
Yeah,
know full...
maybe.
Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full...
And what does this matter to
Something
you?
was discovered in Sarthor that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college, alone, to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me.
Are you part of the safety committee?
Thank you for your
'Cause
help. You may go now.
That's great. Yeah, have you not met Tolfdir? Dude, he sent me alone in there in the first place. Alright, let's grab some. I'm gonna really work on the pronunciation of those names. It's so bad at it. They sound better in my head. Hello there.
Yes.
Need some food. What's on the menu? Alright, I need some stews, yes. Oh man, I really don't have any money. I guess maybe I should get something a little bit cheaper. And, yeah, get some dessert food, bread.
I'd better get going.
Why? You have somewhere to be? Alright, let's see. Maybe I can sell these magic rings.
Don't worry. I'll play my part.
Do I need to disenchant?
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that enchant for anything, so I'll just sell
Let's
it.
hear it. Take a look.
Alright, I would like to sell you 2 rings. Yeah, I need some money, so why not? Yeah, you should take those 2.
Until next time.
Mm-hmm. It's quite a collection of soul gems you got there. Okay.
Ever onward.
Well, it's getting kind of late. So what I think I want to do is go take a nap. And, I really want to do this. But that's quite a journey. So we'll rest up first, and then we'll start heading there. Let's see. How do I get out of here? Oh. Well, you know, the day is still young. Well, it may be very frosty outside. I think, I should probably do a little preparation here. So, eventually I'm going to need to go to the mage keep, so I'm going to need lots of potions for that. So I'm going to get to the cart real quick, and, see what I can make that can help.
This land's tough. Needs us to draw breath.
Okay, so I have a bunch of potions that I think will be useful during this trip. A bunch of magic, health, and resistance stuff for magic later on. And, yeah, I think I have everything I need. Let's start this adventure in the morning.
Still here.
Oh, amigo, still there? Great. Okay. Yeah, I need you to do something. Go. Over there. So, one thing people were asking me to do, or tell me, was like, I can supposedly hold down the button and it will activate him to interact. But I haven't been able to get this to work, so I'm holding the E button down right now. It's not doing anything. Holding down Lydia here. It's not doing anything.
I'm right behind you.
So, I might have a mod that's just in the way. I'll have to test that later some more. Okay, let's see what we got here. Anything I wish to bring along? Probably resist magic. Yeah, that's probably going to be useful against some mages. Store that for later. I'll carry that. And I'm actually gonna wear that, because that is better. We'll wear that for now. Store that away for now. Don't know if I'll need that later. And definitely don't need that.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Just in case I come into something bad, might as well give you your good weapon back. And carry that, and that. Okay.
You lead, I'll follow.
I think we're good here. Excellent. How about you
As you
wait
wish, my
here,
lord.
guard the door, and I'm going to go to sleep. All right, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. What's that? Ooh, let's read this. Let's read this too. No, let's not. Good morning, everyone. Because we're in Skyrim. Apparently, it's not heated in this
You
room.
heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
An Arcano guy. Okay. Well, let's get out of here.
I'm right behind you.
Good. Okay, we're gonna need a couple things for our trip before we can go. So back to the caravan.
It's no easy thing to make a living in the wilds of Skyrim.
Alright, apparently I need to eat some food. Still hungry. How about some water? How about a sweet roll? Worker loaf? Okay, good. Alright, before we go, we're gonna need... Actually... Where are you? Come here.
I've got your back.
Okay.
As you wish.
Good.
my
Wait
Thane.
here.
We heading out?
And I need to trade some stuff.
I am sworn to carry your burdens. I'll just be here
Thanks.
then.
Alright. I need a big tent for us. So we'll not be taking the caravan. So tent for 2 looks good. Yeah. Alright. So apparently there was not enough room to unpack the barrel that I would put this stuff into. And, oh well. I'll just give it to the horse and we'll deal with it later. 'Cause I don't want to hang out here anymore. Okay, so I should have firewood. Excellent. A tent. Excellent. Weapons. Bunch of stuff.
Trash is another
Good selection of potions. Alright, well, let's go. I'm going to pack you up. Alright, Deuce, let's get you out of the cold. Where? Oh. No, this way. And of course, snowstorm is really preventing me from leaving right now. This is what I call, like, one of the most exciting episodes ever. Alright. We're gonna get warm. And, let's have something to drink while we're waiting.
If there's
Hello.
anything you need, just let me. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I need some drink. How about mead? That looks good. Now, is there someone who can play music here?
My days at the
Unless
college
you're
are long
bringing
behind
me
me.
another
Like my
round, you
friends
can
say,
just
"Because
keep walking. Got any ale?
Oh, here, I
or
happen to have a
mead?
drink. Yes. Nord mead, right there.
My favorite.
Gonna-
Got any ale or mead?
Yeah, I have another one. There. I'll drink with you. Whoa. That's heavy stuff. Really warm now. Okay, well, thanks. I think I've had enough, apparently. You know, wouldn't it be a great idea after that? Let's go on a snowstorm and begin our trip. Ah, Deuce. Excellent. Now, Deuce, I'm really requiring you to kind of do all the writing here because I don't feel so good. Oh, that's really strong stuff. Am I even going the right way? That would be... well, I guess I'll just kind of go that way. Wow, I really can't see where I'm going. Wow. Whoa. And I run over the two guards that are there. Ooh. And this is why we're not supposed to drink and drive. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. Wow, I think I might actually get sick in real life here. Yeah, this way. Watch out, rams! Whoa. Whoa! Oh man, that honey brewed mead is killer stuff. Well, that looks like... whoa. Alright then. Whew. Okay. I can see again. Excellent. Yeah, am I still going the right way? gentlemen. What happened here? That doesn't look good. Man, someone used to live here.
Still
Can
here.
you unlock that for me, please?
All right. What is it? What do you need? Okay, got it.
Watch out, this could be a trap.
Anything else?
Alright, well, what a shame what happened to these people here. Great. Bandits. What are you all looking at? Excuse me. Oh, no. Alright. We need a real weapon.
Must kill.
Ooh, okay.
I need to bathe thoroughly to get this. Anything else?
Nope. Let's, watch out for bandits, huh? Alright. Oh! Sorry, Lydia. Why am I going so slow? Oh. Oh, there's an ice... Okay, there's an ice mage shooting me. I might need to do something about that. In fact, she's first. Yeah. I got something for that, right? Suck their man out. Or just don't get hit. I like that. Why aren't you dying? That's not good. You. You know, I thought I took care of all of them here. Apparently they just love to come back and visit again. All right, 4 times the charm there. Do I want to know? Nope. Definitely don't want to know. Alright. It's much easier than having to
Right behind you.
chase down wherever Thus ran off to. That's a good Thus. foggy all of a sudden. So I think I want to, yep, keep going. Watch out. I've had some pretty scary stuff in this swamp before. Alright, looking for... some sort of ruins. Why is the light acting all weird? Yep. All right, somewhere around here. No, back where you were. I wonder. Alright, I'm dying of exposure. Excellent job. Now we're just gonna find the, where are we supposed to be going? Like, that way. Maybe over there. Okay. No, let's not take Lydia's horse. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, Lydia, let's leave the horses here. They can get warm. Something obviously happened to whoever was camping here, so let's be cautious. Let's see if we can either find the interesting. Yeah, this is the one that has.
Have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in
I think it has
Skyrim.
Yeah. Well, I think this has the other fragment. So what's What do you think? Should we go take a look? Let's go take a look.